Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and today we are doing a beer I am so excited about to see it finally in bottles out of Asheville, North Carolina. This from Wicked Weeds is the Freak of Nature. It's a double IPA coming in at 8.5% alcohol by volume, and this bottle was bottled about a week ago, and I got to give a massive thanks to Frederick from North Carolina who shipped this one to me. He's like, hey, have you heard of this beer? Would you like to review it? And I'm like, hey, I was there about a year ago and I absolutely fell in love with this beer. It was draft only. I had a couple growlers of it. It's absolutely phenomenal stuff. And we were down there, they were talking about, Wicked Weed just opened a new production facility, and this is the first beer that has been bottled from them. This just came out, like I said, a week ago. It's their flagship beer. It's just amazing stuff, and I'm just gonna set that up right at the beginning. It's just a West Coast style Imperial IPA done on the East Coast. If you guys don't know about Wicked Weed, look them up. They brew some fantastic stuff. They have a whole sour program. They have a whole separate facility for their sour program. Their sours are awesome, but they're brewing great Imperial stouts. They're brewing fantastic Imperial IPAs. They do a lot of like Belgian triples and quads, and they're just brewing all over the place, and they're just fantastic. And Asheville, if you've never been there, it's just a breathtakingly amazing craft beer mecca that you need to get to. So with that said, let me get this into a glass so you guys know what it smells, tastes, and give the final verdict on the Wicked Weeds Freak of Nature. All right, guys, the aroma on the Freak of Nature. Yeah, it's like if you're a home brewer and you take dried pellet hops, just rub them in your hands and smell it in your hand, that's what it is. Super dank, super hoppy, resinous. You smell the oils, you smell the pine, you get pine needle, pine cone, lemon, lime, super dry maltiness. It's just so astringent and hoppy and just absolutely amazing. All right, guys, the taste of the Freak of Nature. Cheers. It's absolutely just as good as I remember it from the tap. Right at the front of the tongue, massive amounts of bitterness, pine needle, lemon, citrus, orange, middle of the mouth. There's a nice dry, crackery biscuit kind of maltiness there. Then you immediately overwhelmed by that big kind of West Coast piney, citrusy characteristic, just ripping your taste buds apart, your enamel just off your teeth, super resinous, super dank, breathtakingly dry finish. I mean, it just sucks the saliva out of your throat. You're getting more grapefruit, more pine needle, more orange, a little bit of that malty kind of dryness hanging out in the back there. Just get you ready for the next sip. Just amazingly, just crushable, dank, resinous, it's just everything you want in a West Coast beer times 10. Oh, and it's brewed on the East Coast. So it's just amazing. All right, guys, so the final verdict on the Wicked Weeds Freak of Nature, 8.5%. Available now pretty much in the local North Carolina, Asheville area only from what I understand, but hopefully with the new production facility, they're gonna start ramping that up. Maybe you'll get it a little bit further outside of North Carolina, but who actually knows, guys? This one is getting an A+, and thank you, Frederick, once again for hooking me up with this one. This is a Pliny killer. This is the best West Coast IPA that I've ever had, short of a few of the Alpine beers. I think Alpine still has this whole other level that they're brewing down there, but this is the best West Coast IPA, brewed on the East Coast, but still the best West Coast IPA I've ever had, if that makes any sense. This is definitely a Pliny killer. Hold this against a fresh bottle of Pliny, this one's gonna shut it down. I just had like a 5-day-old bottle of Pliny, and this one just blew it out of the water. I kind of did a side-by-side, actually. It's sitting right over there. I should have done that video, but whatever. It's just super dank, resinous, super piney, and then you drink it, it's just breathtakingly dry, just full of citrus, orange, lemon, a little bit of dankness, resinous. It's just easy to drink. Like I said, super crushable. Like you could just drink these all day. You don't taste the 8.5%. Wow, you need to trade for this beer or get this beer. This is the next big IPA. I'm telling you right now, this is what's gonna shut it down. Fantastic stuff. Getting an A+ for me, it's easily gonna be in my top 2015. I'm just glad they bottled it, because when I had it in growler, I'm like, oh man, I don't know if I wanna put this on my list since it's only growler or tap only. But with that said, getting an A+ for me, remember folks, life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers.